Alrighty, it is TikTok Tuesday, and a potential ban of the app here in the U.S. is all the talk. I mean, literally from Capitol Hill to even around the water cooler at work. Lawmakers are concerned about national security, but influencers specifically are concerned about their careers. I have two of them joining me here live now, Trevor Buffoni, or official Dr. Buffoni on TikTok, and Marcus Bridgewater, a.k.a. Garden Marcus. Good morning to both of you fellas. We appreciate you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So talk to me, I'll start with you specifically, Dr. Buffoni. How does this specifically impact your income? Because I mean, you get an income from TikTok, and how do you use this in your career right now?
The income aspect is a massively important part of this conversation. I work in TikTok influences my work in a number of ways. One way, I'm a social media manager at Fun Love Media, which is a local social media agency. So I actually run social media accounts for different local small businesses in Houston that rely on the visibility of TikTok, right? For ticket sales at a theater, for selling homes with a real estate agent. And that has that has people really scared about what it could do for their small businesses in Houston. So that's just one example. I've also written several books on TikTok, and I give workshops on TikTok, and so that income stream could dry up, right, if there is no TikTok to teach about.
Yeah, Marcus, I'll pose that same question to you as well, sir.
Well, I use TikTok to market my company. I use TikTok to reach audiences that I wouldn't be able to otherwise. And to have that go away would change not only my bottom line, it changed how I have to go about strategically marketing. It changed so much about how I have to run my company in this modern age.
So we know lawmakers on Capitol Hill, they've talked to the creators of TikTok, they've talked to experts about national security concerns about this, but they haven't specifically heard from content creators like yourselves. How does that make you feel? Either one, if you can weigh in on that.
I'll let you go first, Doc.
Well, I think what is really frustrating for content creators is it feels like our voices are not being included in this conversation. Right now, we have lawmakers, both at the state level and at the national level, who are making these widespread decisions about TikTok and social media in general, and they seem out of touch with these platforms. The way that our Congress folk, our senators, are talking about TikTok shows that they're not really on TikTok, that they don't understand what this platform is. And so I think a lot of us are frustrated because we feel like this is a space for community. This is a space where small businesses can thrive, where really meaningful social justice work can happen. And that is just being completely missed and dismissed by the people that we have elected to represent us.
Marcus, let me ask you this specifically. Let me bring up a second question. I know we don't have that much time. In terms of other apps, you may hear someone say, let's just go to Instagram or go to Twitter or something like that. Something like that. Is it really that simple to just transition from TikTok? I mean, TikTok is so popular right now.
No, and part of that disconnect is that none of the apps operate the same. None of the algorithms are the same. None of the audiences are the same. And so you as a creator, you know that because you have to tailor your videos to each app. You have to interact with your audience differently per app. So the idea of just asking an audience to change apps is almost asking them to watch a different TV show, to watch a different station, to completely change how they have set up their lifestyle of entertainment. And that's a very hard thing to ask an audience to do, especially as you're a creator already doing your best to ask your audience to just pay attention.
So this bill has already passed through the House. It still has to go through the Senate. The president has already said if it makes it to his desk, he will sign this bill, and then eventually TikTok could be banned. If this happens, hypothetically speaking, what would either of you do to transition and to still have a presence on social media?
Well, for me, Instagram is still an important space for me. TikTok and Instagram are my two big spaces. But what I would lose is my community. I feel like the way that the TikTok algorithm works is it brings people together with a common cause, with a common interest. That doesn't happen on YouTube. It doesn't happen on Instagram or Facebook in the same way with the same power, and that would be lost. Also, some of my income stream would be lost as well.
Agreed. And I would see a shift again in terms of marketing. I'd have to put more energy into new places. I'd have to shift some of my partnerships and some of my brand deals I feel very fortunate that the work that I've been doing, my book, is larger than any platform. It's larger than social media. However, social media is what helped me bolster this platform, helped me share my book on a larger scale. So to lose that would be a great adjustment.
Yeah.
And it would take a lot of time. But more importantly, I am seated in my peace, balance, and harmony. I think the people who have not worked that much on their peace, balance, and harmony, their mental health, physical fitness, or spiritual awareness, will have that much harder of a time.
Yeah. All right. Well, Marcus and Trevor, we appreciate you both. Thank you so much for your time here this morning. We'll see what happens in Washington.
Thank you.
Great.